All right, and again, there it is. What's going on, DLH Nation? That's right, it's Aaron Morstead, Dumb Luck Hunter Outdoors. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have a confession to make. I'm an idiot. And let me explain why I'm an idiot. Don't go there. No, I'm teasing. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously you guys remember, I got a new bow. Got a new bow. And but one thing that you need to understand is, ladies and gentlemen, is I am OCD about my bows. Okay, and I mean I work over these things. I make sure that they're always firing right, always doing right, everything's working. And the problem is, I didn't do that this time. I was so excited about the new bow and everything that I did not take my own advice. I did not do my own thing like I normally do, and I didn't go through after a couple hundred shots. I didn't go through and start tightening up all the bolts and stuff. And thank God that it wasn't something more severe than what it was. The string stop, this little guy right here, okay, it came loose, and I kept hearing a vibration whenever I shot. And this thing is quiet as a church mouse. This thing does not vibrate. It's, as they call it in archery, dead in the hands. So when you release, you don't feel the shock, you don't feel vibration, you don't hear anything. And I heard a bzzz after I shot, and I was like, that didn't sound right. And I was thinking, well, maybe that was an arrow, a fletching on the arrow was coming off or something. I don't know. And I shot again, and bzzz. And I'm like, that didn't make sense. And so I went to put it up, and as I was putting up the bow, this little dude falls off. It literally came all the way out. And you think, well, how did it do that with the string in the way? Doesn't the string hold it in? No, the string does not hold it in. What holds it in is this little star, star-shaped screw. Yeah, they're not Allen wrenches on the PSE. They're star screws. Which, now some of them are Allen wrenches, but most of them are the star screws, which doesn't bother me, which is actually kind of cool because it's just something different. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why am I doing this video? Because, guys, always service your bow. Whether it's brand spanking new, off the shelf, guys, you have to tighten up your screws. You have to tighten up everything after you've shot it a few hundred times. Okay, I'm religious about it. I usually take a Allen wrench to it, or I take a something, and I usually crank everything down. And then when I say crank it down, I don't mean actually crank it down, because it's an aluminum riser, guys. You're going to tear stuff up if you're not careful. So you just want to tighten it taut and not smoke it down. Okay, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm doing this video. And also just making sure that everybody remembers, service your strings too, guys. Make sure that you're checking over them, making sure that all your strings are in good condition, making sure that you're lubing your putting your string wax, or using your scorpion venom products like I do. I use scorpion venom products. And so, yeah, which is what I'm about to do. I'm actually going to be servicing it. So stay tuned. This is what I do. Check it out. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm OCD. I literally have a toolbox of all my stuff for my bows. And when I go bow hunting, I have broadheads in here, I have tools, I have my rangefinder, I have everything in here. So, and I even have extra releases, and which I got to tell you, I did go to a new thumb release. Reason why is still a true ball. Yes, I love my Fang. Don't get me wrong, I love the 4-finger Fang. But I like this one, and the reason why is because, check it out, it spins. So it turns as you're drawing it back, and I anchor up with my hand, with my palm out. So when I pull back, this thing stays true. The D loop doesn't torque the strings, and you get more of a true shot that way. So another tech tip for you. There we go. All right, like I said, I've got my Allen wrenches. I got G5 dead meats. I got, oh, there went that one. There's all my ram cats, and then I got Schwackers under there. And then, of course, my light and Knox. There's my rangefinder. And there they are. There's my Scorpion Venom products. So, now, I've already cleaned my strings up and stuff. I'm just going to reapply my bullet fluid. That's why I love the, hang on, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I like the Scorpion Venom products, is because you put this bowstring fluid, it goes into the fibers of the string, protecting all parts of the string, not just the outsides like wax does, okay? Also, one thing I like about this stuff is it doesn't add extra weight to your strings, so it actually does not slow your strings down. A lot of people are like, well, does that really slow your string down, waxing them and stuff? Yeah, you put that weight on there, believe it or not, it will slow your shot down 3 to 5 feet per second. And is that a big thing in the scheme of things and stuff? Not really. But it is, because some bows, you can't afford to lose much more speed, especially if you have an older model, okay? And so I like this stuff better, not because I pick up speed, but I like this stuff better because I don't have all that wax clumped up on my bow. And this stuff also, by the way, it makes your strings waterproof. That's the other reason why I like it. So here we go. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I do. All right, I'm going to take the lid off. It's got a little sponge applicator. You just press it on there on the strings, and the fluid comes out and it absorbs into it. What you want to do is you want to just let your bow sit. You don't want to shoot it, and you don't want to do that stuff right away. You want to let it get into the fibers of the string, and I'll show you all that here in a minute. Okay, so stay tuned. Here we go. Now, you do want to be liberal with this stuff, which means, and not liberal like a liberal pansy government person. That's right, I said it. But you want to get this on there. There we go. Look at that. Try not to get it on your servings. Okay, if you do, just wipe it off. But you want to try not to get it on your servings, because I got some other stuff for the servings. So yeah, you don't want to do that. Which is actually real cool, because on Scorpion Venom products, they have serving and cam lube, which they're the only ones who have it, which is really crazy. They're really cool, and the stuff works. And it actually, you know, they're the only company who actually promotes full service of your cables and your strings. So I'm making sure I get all the showing strings. Man, my strings are nice and clean though, so that's good. That's real good. So stay tuned. Now that I got all the strings lubed, that's right, I'm gonna draw my arrow, because what that does is it tightens up the strings, and pulls, when you pull it back, it opens those fibers up and stuff, and it gets that stuff in there. I am not shooting this, but I put an arrow in there just in case, because I'm not blowing my bow up. So check it out. Always keep your thumb off of the release and let it down. Pull, let it down. And believe it or not, just a couple times. That's all it takes. So anyway, stay tuned. Next one, lube the cams and the serving. All right, and again, there it is, cam and serving lube. Now, it comes in such a really small bottle like this because very little will do you. So you don't want to use a whole lot, because you don't need a whole lot. So here we go. All right. So what it means by cam and serving lube, you want to get let's see if I can get this a little bit where the strings, there we go. Ah, that's good. Okay, and believe it or not, just that little bit on there will work its way into the string, and what it does is it puts a barrier between the cam, the actual cam wheel, and the serving, so it actually helps with the life and the longevity of your servings. And believe it or not, it does help pick up some speed of your arrow too, by the way, just saying. Now this stuff you can work in, you can rub it in, just, you know, just saying. Okay, there's that. Yeah, we gotta make sure we get that side there. All right, stay tuned. Again. Grab an arrow. Knock your arrow. Give it a couple pulls. Make sure that cam and serving lube gets worked in. Oh, I forgot a couple of cams there. You got to get that one. Do not ever forget those. Yeah, don't ever forget these two string wheels here, because that's string too. The servings also. And yeah, man, love it. It's tasty. All right, so now we're going to go through and we're going to, like I said, it's a star, so we're going to tighten all this stuff. Okay? Okay. All right, here we go. Making sure. And like I said, we're not smoking them down. Like I said, we're not smoking them down. We're just making sure that they're tight. Okay? So that one was good. Allen wrench. Oh, I need to even tighten my other deal up. Oh, that's not big enough. Oh, is that the right one? Or do I need, nope, I need a bigger one. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, and I'm always tinkering with my arrows to see if I can better them or not. You guys already have seen videos on me where I've fletched my own arrows. However, there's one little different variation on this. And I don't know if you can see that or not. But if you can see it, they're kind of offset because I put a right helical turn on them. Because I have a tendency to shoot left a little bit. Doesn't matter what I do, I always have that tendency to shoot left. And so I put a right helical turn because what that does is that will cause that arrow to turn over to the right. And it'll straighten it out, pretty much. At least we'll see if that's really what happens or not, but we'll see. I can't do it right now. Can't shoot them right now because they're still wet because I just did them. Just fletched them. So anyway, if you like what you see, hit your thumbs up. If you like what you see and you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and the little bell for notifications. That way you get all my crazy videos. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Thanks for subscribing to all y'all, 336 of you. You're awesome, and I appreciate you. I think we might do a giveaway here pretty soon. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned.